Show&tell, hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episodes 559, 560, and 561. And in the last episode, Noah made an appearance, the big ship that Underdecken sent through, I guess, Shirahoshi. And then Shirahoshi was kind of she realized it was, targeted at her, so she, in order to save the island and everyone on it, she tried to get away so that it would go after her. And then Hordy climbed on top of the ship. He said he liked this idea or something like that, but I don't know if he wants to take out Underdecken and no, but then I don't know. Anyway, he climbs on top of the ship, and then Luffy also got on top of the ship to, to save Shirahoshi. Yeah, that's happening. Okay, let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Rising, because it's good following Shirahoshi. I mean, the point is that it follows her, so... And for some reason, Nectar also said that we can't... I don't know. The ship is important. Promise ship. It's a crazy big ship. You want to go up to the palace? What is that gonna do? Yeah. Thanks for the recap. Good job. Oh shit. Oh, between the bubbles. Okay, that's what we needed, yes. Okay. Good job, Sanji. That was pretty incredible. No chat. I don't feel like it's really doing anything, but I appreciate the sentiment. Like with one huge chain that are trying to slow it down. That's really sweet. They're desperate and they care. Oh no. Luffy, do something! Or not, I guess. You have problems. My goodness, dude. You don't say. I wouldn't have figured. Oh boy. But then the ship won't crash into it? Oh, okay. In these circumstances, sure. Oh boy. That definitely changes, the scales. Yeah, you're in the sea. You can't, it's... On top of that, you're, a double fruit eater. Yeah, it's not looking good, Luffy. Fuck. Well, you can do another one, but not if you drop it! Oh my god. No, they fare worse. Would you really help him if he begged for mercy right now? I just want to hear him beg. Whoa! Let's go! They're really sweet that they're really trying. This dude. What are you doing?
今からでも命を助けよう。そして俺の胸の中で生き続けろ。俺の愛する妻として永遠に。
No, she's not gonna be your wife. If you kill her now.
お前との結婚なんかオイラたちが認めるか。お兄様が怒ってない。
Oh my god, seriously. Yeah, that just complicates everything for unclear reasons. Yeah.
このノアからも、そしてこの俺の愛からも、決して逃れる道はないので幸せ。
I really need something to change here in this dynamic. Like, you know, someone shut him up. Seriously.
俺、頼みてえことがあるんだ。話は後にした方が良さそうだ。
Because Marty's coming. What favor?
海中では世界最速を誇る人魚族。だが、この俺には止まってみるぜ。
Okay, great.
キリサメ。
Uh-oh. Jesus. Oh, God.
偽りの力とはいえ、なんという速さ。
Yeah, it's still a problem. It's real enough at the moment. We're just, I guess, hoping that it will at some point stop being so effective, maybe? I don't know if we're hoping for that, honestly, I don't know.
あいつ海の中じゃすげえな。まるでゾロみてえだ。感心している場合ではない。どこに逃げ込む。
Why not be impressed? What? Going up because she went up. Yeah, no, because Deccan's there. That makes sense, yeah. Oh boy. Okay, he wants to go to the deck too. To take care of Deccan? I mean, shouldn't, like, going to the deck will help Luffy, you know? Against Horde? Yeah, I think he noticed. Look, if you kill a devil fruit, does the effect go away? It will fall and crush. Okay, it will fall and crush on the island. So you... Okay. So that was exactly what he wanted to happen, actually. I mean, Horde. Because there are shows... I don't remember which. At some point, there was a show where the power doesn't go away after... I think maybe it was Hunter x Hunter, actually. Never mind, because I'm reading the manga now, so that's what I got confused. Where the Nen doesn't go away after they die, I think. Anyway, yeah, I guess it makes sense that if Deccan dies, then the ship won't follow Shirahoshi anymore and will fall down and kill everyone, which is exactly what nobody wants to happen except for Horde. And also at the same time, like, I don't feel the urgency about this, but at the same time, we want the ship not to be damaged. So we also need to worry about that. But only the princes know this at this point. So they need to let Luffy know, I guess, if he will care about that. I don't know, whatever. Mostly, I just felt like this episode kind of dragged for me. I mean, okay, we were fighting Horde in the water, and we saw that he had the upper hand, surprisingly enough, in the water. And the princess came in to help, and it was nice. And we saw, like, the people try really hard to help Shirahoshi as much as they could and kind of sacrifice themselves for that. But Deccan is so annoying, so I'm kind of glad that he died. I don't know if I believe he died, but, you know, was struck down at least. And honestly, at some point there, when, you know, when Deccan was like, I'll give you a chance, marry me, and then I thought that maybe this would actually be, you know, because Shirashi already is like sacrificing herself. So I thought maybe she would actually say like yes or something, just to get Decken to stop this, you know? But we just repeated the same joke, so it was just like, okay, whatever. Not that I want her to marry him, obviously not, but I just thought that maybe she would feel like, you know, I mean, it's a desperate measure, obviously, but then he might, you know, stop the Noah from going after her and posing a threat to the island, you know? So I thought maybe she would go for that, but she didn't. Okay, and I mean, okay, great. So thankfully her brothers showed up. I just keep waiting. Like, I don't know if anyone else is waiting for that. I mean, they keep saying that, you know, Horty's power is fake and it's phony and it's like blah, 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 but whatever. At the moment, it's enough of an issue. And I keep waiting for it to backfire on him, I guess. But it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, if at all. I mean, I'm expecting a repercussion for the fact that he took so many pills, you know, and that it makes him so powerful. Like, there has to be something, because then what's the, you know? But on the other hand, I think I mentioned this before, that if it does leave him super weak or suddenly, you know, like the effect of it drains away, it won't mean anything that Luffy defeats him, you know? Not that I think anyone cares about that, but the show might care about that, you know? Because we need, like, a fight, and we need Luffy to just be, like, you know, to fight for real and be, yeah. So, I mean, I guess we can have both. We can have Luffy, like, really fighting him and almost defeating him or something, and then, but then, whatever, and then it doesn't mean anything that the, you know, pills don't work anymore. So I don't know what we're going for here, but I guess we'll see. Okay, let's get into the next episode.
Luffy 対 Hobie.
Okay, Luffy against 40. Let's go. Maybe Decken won't die right away, and so it'll take time for the ship to fall. Will give us time to, I don't know what. He touched him, so I'm expecting something, right? Okay.
先に裏切ったのはお前だ、鉄拳。目障りな麦わらの一味に全滅してもらうことが優先。部下も何万人と死ぬだろうが。
Everyone will die, you mean?
人間の奴隷なら後からいくらでも増やせる。
Or maybe some will survive, I guess. I guess that's an option. This is taking forever for the axe to land. Oh my god. Dude. Where did it hit you? Well, that's unfortunate for you to be like struck by your own weapon. Is this the front? Yeah. Yeah, this ship is getting damaged. I don't know. I mean, I guess not that badly, but still. How generous of you. I mean, he has the same relationship with everyone. He doesn't care about anyone. Okay? No one. Not his own people, not other people, nothing. Come on, Shirashi. Use your power. I don't know. That will be... But maybe... I mean, if she calls all of the sea beasts or something on Horty... Is Luffy... Okay. Is the ship falling or not falling yet? What happened? Oh, did he hit the stab wound? What happened there? I mean, that's because I don't think Luffy knew about it. Did he know about the wound? Does that even sound the same? Suruma is really into it. Okay. Oh god. I mean, why not? I guess it I guess this energy steroid is just extremely potent. But I mean, you do take pills according to your weight, so so like, just imagine how much effect it has on smaller people if it has this. I mean, I don't know. I don't see any difference, but logically speaking, I would expect it to have like more of an effect on smaller people, but I don't know if there's a lot of logic involved here. Let's go, Jinbei. Go Jinbei. Because he's cool, and there's no logic involved. What is happening? I guess this dude is just very sensitive. Everything works. Try flicking him. Maybe that will work too. Go, Robin! Oh, yeah. Did you fight Brook yet? Or... Yeah, I have no idea where he came from. #1 Fishman swordsman, but shouldn't you defeat this guy to do that? Maybe he's building up to it, because he thinks Zoro is, like, weaker? I don't know. Or if he thinks I'll defeat Zoro. Wow, you're turning white too. Yeah, I mean, okay, you took a lot of kills. Okay. Disturbing. I don't believe it for a second, but disturbing. Because it looked like... Look, Zoro got sliced. You wanted to become a swordsman with a scythe? How does that work? You don't even hold a sword. Okay. Please, he seems sober. Or not, I guess not, because he's hitting his own people. I don't know if he cares or not. I guess thanks for taking care of your own people, Frez. Exactly. I would say so. I don't know, there's something about it that's a lot more kind of like happy. I don't know. His expression is like... Let's go, Zoro! Let's go. I don't know if he ever got to Brook. I don't think so. It doesn't seem he got sidetracked. It's not happening yet, though. He trusts his friends to do that. Oh, okay. We're seeing everyone. Okay. I guess everyone is taking a part. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that that's the weak, like, not weak spot at this point, but it's like the sore spot, I guess, that Luffy couldn't protect anyone before, but now, you know, that was what he was training for, so he has all the more like he's going to prove himself. So I just thought that he was kind of thinking that, oh, you know, they're going to, because he did tell them to take care of the island or something when he left. But he was making a point, I guess, of thinking about all of them and being like, no, I'm going to protect all of them. They're all going to live. Which is nice to hear from the guy who's supposed to destroy the island. But I mean, the island is not the people. So that could still work, I guess. Anyway, so I don't know if Underdecken's dead yet or what. We're just waiting to see when this ship is gonna fall. Like, cause it seems like Horty thinks that he already did what was supposed to be done. Like, he thinks Deccan's dead, I think. Or he's dying and he's gonna die or something like that. But it hasn't happened yet. So, okay, we'll see. But he doesn't seem like worried. Doesn't seem to think that, oh, somehow it will survive and I haven't actually killed him. And so the knot isn't actually gonna fall and do what I wanted to. But he does have Luffy to deal with right now. So I guess he maybe thinks to himself, okay, I'll deal with Luffy and then I'll kill Deccan if he's not dead yet or something. And meantime, on the ground, we're fighting. And now another dude has taken enough steroids to turn his hair white and to be super strong. And he's facing Zoro now, so it'll be interesting to see Zoro, I guess, facing against him when he's so super strong. I mean, we saw Horty and Luffy and Horty, you know, fight it out when he was already super strong on land. And that didn't, like, Horty wasn't doing very well. So I'm not really expecting it to be that hard for Zoro, I guess. It's just more of like maybe a chance for him to show what he can do. Actually, I think the dude he was fighting had a sickle, right? A scythe is like this straight thing. A sickle is like the round thing, I think. Anyway, interesting choice of weapon when you want to be a swordsman. I guess it counts. I guess you could, maybe they're like, maybe sickle, scythe, or whatever count as a sword. You do wield it in the same way to some degree. But yeah, I don't know why he had so much bravado. I guess maybe because he didn't have anything else. Zoro against this dude. I was waiting for that fight, so for having it. And the monk dude, that the steroid has the exact same effect on it seems. Doesn't matter how strong, how big you are, but he's still a softie. Or, well, no. They were making it like, oh, Jinbei and Sanji are so strong that even this giant, they can just like kick him in the head or in the hand or something, and it makes such an impact on him. And I mean, sure, yes, but like I just got the feeling, because this dude is such a whiny baby, I just like kind of felt like it wasn't as impressive as it would have been if it was like, I don't know, a different kind of dude that they were fighting, I feel like. But sure, I mean, I'm sure that, you know, it's supposed to like show us how strong Sanji and Jinbei are, which I believe, no problem. It was just funny to me to be like, to find that as like a way to show that. Okay, let's get into the next episode, shall we? See Luffy protect everyone. Is the ship actively moving or not? What's happening? Not sure. I guess it is moving upwards. Really? Really? Have you seen this guy? He hurts everyone. I guess maybe the brothers weren't there when they were fighting at the palace and they didn't see him just use his people to protect himself. And he's gonna fall. Oh, loses consciousness is enough. Okay, I guess that's gonna happen soon. I can't believe we're having the reveal now, like 3 episodes after it happened. It's the 3rd episode today, and like it happened in the first. Yeah. Now, if Nami gets knocked off her feet, that would be your fault, Sanji. I guess not. I guess according to his luck, it will still be the monk's fault. Let's go, Nami.
あの女おそらく麦わら一味の弱点だ。何？俺が足を抑える。
You want Sanji to be extra vengeful? Yeah, we already dealt with like invisible assholes. With Nami in particular. What even? Don't you see that he's a skeleton? How stupid are you? I mean, like, there's no disguise here. Like, okay, you have problems. Super! Why? Oh, the dude is there. God, this dude is an idiot. All of these dudes are idiots. Don't you feel that there are hands holding on to you? Wow. Level up. The level of denial. Was there a plan here? So pay attention to your surroundings, please. Yeah! It's going to collapse the whole thing. Fill it up. Oh, okay. You did. I don't remember what you did there, though. I guess they used the tunnels against them too there. I don't remember. He looks like such a teenager. It's so cute. I like this form of Chopper, I think. Where is Chopper? How does the dude eat it? He doesn't have a mouth. Maybe it's there. I don't know. We didn't see him eat it. Okay, it's just one. No, for now. Is his mouth like down here or something? I don't know. Was Nami the only one like not facing any officers? I think so. Did we see Robin in that? I don't think we did. No, I don't think we focused on her. But I don't think she's facing an officer either. If no one's gonna stop him, that's what he's gonna do. He was supposed to destroy it, actually. But she doesn't realize. Yeah, and the more she goes up, the higher it's gonna be to fall from. Oh. Where's Luffy? It only makes it worse. I guess. I don't know, in the water, like, I don't know how much distance. Did you hear it? She aren't? Okay, let's go. But you have to do it really fast, and you have to have the ship, like, follow you really fast. Or it starts falling. Hold on, Decken, hold on.
ホーディの野郎絶対許さん
Good. Have that keep you going for now. Okay, it's starting to change course.
左手の的はホーディ
What are you gonna throw at him?
覚えてろ
What are you gonna throw at him?
お前が死ぬまで身も心も
Mentally. Okay. Go for it.
地獄の果てまで
Okay, the axe. Come on, how much farther do we need to go?
あと少しだ弱星
Come on!
ホーディ切り覚め
I don't even know where Decken was hurt, actually. I don't see any blood. Come on, Luffy. You have to protect them. That was a really cool shot of Sanji. Does that mean you went unconscious? Did you just render yourself unconscious? It hasn't turned at all? Starting to fall. It's falling. And it hasn't, I guess, made it into the clear yet. How is it in the middle again? Oh my god. I mean, we did nothing. I would have at least expected it to fall kind of like sideways because it started going after, you know, Shirashi. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, we didn't. Bottom line, we didn't turn it enough in time. And the idiot Decken actually, like, knocked himself out. I mean, how stupid can you be? I guess very stupid, but okay. So, yeah, that didn't turn out right. If Decken wakes up, he needs to throw the ship again, right? It's not gonna just automatically start following Shirashi. I'm assuming that sucks. You know, we had a little bit of the fights going down on the island, and mostly like all the officers kind of paired up with someone. I don't remember who with who, but you know, except Zoro facing the Swords Octopus, and I think Usopp is facing the little one that can bite through anything, and Chopper is facing the guy with like the hammerfish dude. I don't know, with the weird suffixes to his words, and all of the guys are spectacularly stupid, but it's fine. It's fine. At least the jokes there, like some of the jokes land. Some of the jokes are funny. Like the dude who's like in total denial. I mean, he had like this thing going on for him for a while, you know, when they just ignored him and he was like, oh, but I whispered it and stuff. So it's just this thing. He's very insecure. I don't know. Okay. So we're in the thick of it and it's looking bad. Because they don't even realize that the ship is falling on top of them, and it is, and we're gonna have to find a way to do something about that. You know what? Maybe Shirashi can actually use her sea beast power to move the ship away without damaging it. Maybe. You know, not actually use it against anyone, like in a fighting like position. I don't know. Possibly? I mean, she already said she had no control over it, obviously, and so I don't know if she can actually like call to them and then also make them be gentle about it, you know, and not destroy the ship completely. So I don't know about that. And maybe the ship needs to be destroyed. I don't know. Maybe this promise is happening right now. That makes any sense, but whatever. Yeah, okay. We'll see, I guess. Episodes 562, 563, and 564. Let's get into this episode. Yep, it's not looking good. Okay, we're just standing. I mean, not standing, hovering in place, I guess. Not quite. Vandar Deck. I forgot what his name was. Can we somehow maybe save the people? But would that count as Luffy destroying the island? Do we have a way to stop? Yeah. I guess. Yeah, but it's all very vague. But sure. Like, I feel like it's less of a priority to keep the Noah safe, but I guess it is a priority. Which man? Maybe, I don't know. He said a promise was made to a man, right? But we don't know what the promise is or anything about it. This is falling kind of slowly. You can't do that. That's the problem. Of course, yeah. Yeah, but if he wakes up, I guess we can try to force him to throw it somewhere else. Thanks for the reminder. Come on, Shirahoshi. Call the sea beast. Oh god. Well, the other brother? Okay. Ow! Oh, that sounds horrible. Okay, nice. Oh. Damn. What kind of attacks? Like biting attacks? What did he mean these kinds of attacks? Or just in general that his armament hockey isn't that strong yet? Did he already do it? I missed it. Oh, it was... I hope maybe there was more to it, but no. Do you have the thing? The bubble making thing? I forgot what it's called. Oh, you hit him into Shirahoshi. Okay. Interesting. Because they don't see eye to eye with them, I guess. And I think it also feels like, you know, I don't care about him. Like, I'm assuming that she needs all of her brothers to be hit right in front of her eyes for it to maybe be like too much, and then the power that she has will take effect. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm assuming is happening, but I'm not sure. From heaven? You're talking about the steroids? Because they want to... Oh, okay, nice. Go for Kabushi. It seems like it. A little bit. Is there an answer? Is there an answer? Huh? He told him? Is there something more that we don't know? Shit, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if there was something that you told him, or you just said nothing happened. I don't know. But it shocked, you know, Kabushi enough that he let down his guard completely. Is she running away? Oh, okay, she's doing what he told her to do. Did he plan this? I'm not sure. Or knew that it could happen. Okay. Okay, so he knew this was going to happen, but it's not very... Okay. Yeah. But what form is it gonna take? Another bubble, but... It's going to continue falling, but more slowly? But it's just another bubble. I guess we'll just have to take advantage of it as fast as possible while Horty doesn't realize that it's happening. So before he can do anything about it anyway. Oh! 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 Nice! Seriously? Okay, how long can you keep that up? Okay, dude, you're losing it. Yeah, I get that you don't care about anything. Like, doesn't care about himself. We knew that. But I wonder if there is like I guess something that was done to him by the humans. Oh! He has another... Okay. What? Tell me. What did he say? Don't leave it at that. My goodness. What do you mean who he is? Is he half human? I don't know. Who he is? Okay. So there's like a secret about who he is, not just something that happened to him. Maybe it's like rolled up into it, folded up into it. I don't know, but definitely curious, definitely intriguing. And I wonder if it's going to like, I mean, it seems to be like this big thing or something that really makes a difference. So, you know, like there's a big build up. So you like, I'm hoping for it to be paid in full, I guess, pay off in full, but like, I wonder if there's something that was clued, like that was hinted at some way. Someone, like who is? I don't know. Like I don't know what to even think. Like, wait, I'm gonna. Oh, I have some tissues. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. Again, this one was kicking my butt. Anyway, yeah, okay. Yeah. I want to find out what this is. Like, I didn't think there was like a reason that drove him so far, but I guess it makes sense that in some way, like I didn't feel like I needed a reason, because it felt like, you know, like as a whole, Fishman suffered under like alongside humans that maybe weren't the best humans, but still, and Hordy himself suffered, I think, just like I talked about this, how he grew up, you know, in that Fishman district, which seemed like, you know, the slums kind of thing. So it feels to be like he would have a lot of resentment, you know, like naturally. It seems like there's more to it, so that's interesting. And I guess that's why he goes so far with it. Like it's not that he doesn't even care about Fishman, or like it's like we have so many levels here, because we have like he hates humans. Okay, that's the basic level, I guess. And then he doesn't even care about the fishmen who stand against him, which you can understand to some degree. But then he doesn't even care about the fishmen who stand with him, who like agree with his cause. And then he doesn't even care about himself. Like he is so caught up in it, like believes in it to a crazy degree. So I guess it's definitely interesting to hear what kind of reason drives him to do that, if there is a reason, and I'm assuming there is. Yeah, and okay, I mean, cool, because I wasn't sure that we were going to get like more, like that there was more to get about his backstory or something, because we did get, I felt like a pretty full picture of, like, you know, where he grew up, what influences he had, like, looked up to, like Arlong and stuff. I mean, it would make sense to me that a young child, you know, being surrounded by this would grow up to be in some way, you know, very radical. So I'm interested to see what more there is in all of that. And at this point, I'm not even sure that there is going to be any part where Shirahoshi actually uses her, you know, power, even though I feel like it should happen. But I don't know. Maybe in some other context, maybe something. I don't know. But anyway, interesting. Let's get into the next episode. I don't know if I really hope that they're going to reveal whatever it is, you know, that's going on in this episode, or we won't have to somehow wait. To somehow wait, like, I don't know how long for this reveal. Seems to be eliminating higher functions. Like, I don't know. It just felt to me, like he said, like human, and didn't call him like straw or something. I don't know. It just felt to me like he was losing, you know, clarity of mind from the steroids, which makes sense to me, but. Okay. Oh God, are we seriously? I just knew it. I mean, I'm sure that it will be important. Maybe. But I want to know. Oh my God, what's going on with Hordy? Didn't you take the steroids? Did the effect already pass? Okay. Interesting. Are you going to blow yourself up? Okay, this is going great. I'm glad that we're having fun over here.
我ら一体何のための家臣か。よい、そんなことよりノアを見たか。
Do you have like more concrete information about this thing? About Noah? Or is it just, you know, just believing this legend? Which is fair enough, I'm just wondering.
命令を出そうとしましたが、島の通信施設はすべて新巨人海賊団に占拠されてしまったようで、外界にいる国境警備隊にも連絡しているのですが。
Yeah, they're busy. Gets...
ああ、なぜ出ない。とにかく国王様を安全な場所へ。いや、わしは王子たちを待つ。
Okay, are we going back there? No?
それが麦わらの一味。ジンベエ、姫様が
Where have you been all the time? Okay, and?
一切承知した。
Good for you, dude.
広場へ、ジンベエと麦わらの一味に続け。
Okay, great. Reinforcement.
残るは一回の戦闘員のみだ。身を疑い、泣き罪を着せた一味に国を守られては、すでに面目など丸つぶれ。
Do that after, but sure. Okay, great. I didn't know there were more people out there. Or I didn't think about all the soldiers. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, and he's shackled. Yeah, it doesn't seem very promising. It seems like you're gonna die either way, honestly. Okay.
いいの？彼らはすでに巨人島を恨んでいるわよ。
恨んで向かってくる海賊なら叩き潰す。じゃが
You think they will be fighting? Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it's like a social dragons.
いいわ。任せて。
I mean, the social dragons don't only do it to fishmen, obviously. They do it to humans too, but...
外れた。おい、何事だ。誰で奴隷たちの情を外したのだ。お前、麦わらの一味だな。お前ら早く向きを変えろ。
Go for it.
なぜ俺たちを助けてくれたんだ。
色男の頼みは断れないの。お礼ならジンベエ親分に。
Jiva, did you hear that?
歌強み。ハムハムハムハム。捕まえたぞ。
That's pretty crazy. She's just not only behind you, she's inside you. Or at least she sort of. Oh, that's cool. Okay, go Robin. Rebelling. Yeah, okay. Go human slaves, I guess. I don't know, like, they don't seem to be in a very good condition, but... None of them know that the Noah is fallen. Oh. Now they know. Okay. What are they supposed to do? Okay, I thought we could try to save the people rather than the island. Do they have a way to evacuate though? Kind of reminds me of Skypiea. But they're just run, honestly. I guess they can just swim, most of them. I mean, like, what do you plan to do? I guess all of us can swim if we use the, you know, the bubbles. I can't remember what it's called. The thing that they use. But how are you helping them by staying? Okay, you're dying with them. I guess I mean, that renders everything they do meaningless, but okay, in some way. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but I guess it shows their faith in the Straw Hats. Can you hear that? That's what they told him. Okay. Is it a mistake? I guess it gives them a... I mean, they know there's some kind of plan. And that Luffy's on their side, okay. They're gonna hear that too? Okay. I don't know if this is by mistake, but maybe it is. Yes. We all stop fighting too. What? Say it. What? You mean literally or just figuratively? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't.
体験をしたと言うんだ。答えろ、ホーディ。人間は一体お前に何をした？何も。
Okay, that's what I thought you said. I mean, I knew that it was a possibility. Like he doesn't. It doesn't. It just. Yeah. What do you mean? Chosen by heaven? What's heaven in this context? Is he talking about like the steroids or something else?
そういうことだったのか。こいつらの恨みには体験と意志が欠如している。
Okay.
実体のない空っぽの敵なんだ。
Like I'm not sure if if this is supposed to be literal, like literal monsters that drop from heaven, that got powers from heaven, or is it just like, you know, something that just happened naturally, and then you can say like, oh yeah, I got these powers from heaven. Like I don't know what we're actually talking about. I mean, because the way that he phrased it sounds like it could be like he said, oh, they're like a product of I don't know, a grudge held by their ancestors or something like that. I'm totally rephrasing, but you know, something. So it sounds like something did happen to someone, you know, sometime in history, and then they're just like, you know, and then the grudge was kind of inherited by them. And I don't know exactly. I mean, just, you know, by hearing stories or something. I'm not clear. Because the whole, you know, Otohime's deal, like her whole deal was about how she doesn't want to kind of like bequeath, you know, the anger and the hatred to the following generations and stuff. She wants to build something new. So here, in opposition, we have Hordy, who got this grudge, you know, kind of bequeathed to him, supposedly. Except I don't know if that's what they meant. Like nothing actually happened to him. Like humans didn't actually do anything to him, but he saw humans do things to other people, or heard about humans doing things to, other fishmen, you know, because it's not like you could say that he lived in a bubble, which is kind of funny, sorry. No pun intended, but like it's not like you can just say, oh, nothing happened to him. I mean, sure, yes, but he saw Arlong growing up, and I mean, where did Arlong get his hatred, you know? Like it didn't come out of nothing. It's not like humans didn't do anything, you know? I mean, like the fishmen on the island, like the mermaids and the fishmen and everything, they were afraid of humans for a reason. So you can't just say, oh, nothing happened. Like even if it didn't happen to Hordy in personally, he was still kind of steeped in that environment, and that's kind of what she said, like, oh, it's just like a monster that was created by our environment. But I mean, yes, that's what happens. That's how it works. Like it doesn't have to be something that happened to you personally in order to feel, you know, like, I mean, if you're taught this in some way from when you're young, you don't, at some point you might stop questioning it, or you never start questioning it, and it's just like, you know, humans did terrible things. I know that as a general belief, and I don't need like proof of it happening to me in particular. So I don't know, like I don't know what kind of bomb drop that was, because I just feel like that was kind of, I mean, that's like generational trauma, I guess, you know, like that's just how it goes. So it wasn't surprising to me, but I can understand it, I guess, being surprising. I guess that's why I was kind of confused last episode when Fugabushi like asked him, what happened to you? What did humans do to you? And I guess because I didn't think that it was necessary. I didn't think that I needed more explanation about something horrible that happened to him to make me feel famous. I mean, because I already understood that it was kind of like just how he was raised in some way, you know, to believe this. So again, I don't know if this is just like the natural progression of things, like, you know, just growing up the way that he did, it just made him hate humans without like anything concrete actually happening to him personally. You know, he did hear about Arlong being killed by human pirates, which I'm not saying that, you know, I'm just saying that it's not like nothing happened in his life to create this. But like I didn't really think that it would be something like that happened to him personally, because it just felt like he grew up here. And I mean, I think we saw, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think we saw possibly like flashbacks of him as a kid. I mean, for sure looking up to Arlong and stuff, but maybe like, I don't remember where we saw, you know, like human pirates do horrible things to Fishman or something. I don't remember if it was part of like a flashback of Horty growing up or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not clear on how this changes anything. I mean, I guess it's like Fukabashi, like it felt to me like Fukabashi was like, oh, maybe I can like talk to you and understand like where this hate is coming from, and then, you know, I can feel for you, and I don't know. But like it didn't seem like that it was that kind of hatred. Like it, like I don't feel like humans, we know for a fact that humans did things, or human pirates at least did things to Fishman. Like, we know that. So it's not like, you know, out of nothing completely. It's not like completely made up. It's based on things that happened in history. The point is that, you know, oh, it's not happening anymore, or, you know, Horty, like, you know, see how, like, the trauma from before is, like, you know, affecting the present when it shouldn't, because nothing actually happened, or, like, nothing is happening anymore, or something. But we did see, like, how Tiger was his name, was, you know, treated by humans. Like, it's not like completely made up, like, you know, the whole thing. So I'm just confused a little about, and again, the whole heaven thing, I'm just not clear if he means the steroids, because we're still not clear where that came from, right? So, or if you mean something else, they have something else going on, like some powers. What powers do they have besides being, like, you know, Fishman and having that, you know? So yeah, I guess maybe we'll get more explanation, but it makes sense to me that it would just be like nothing happened. But I still hate humans, you know. I mean, that's the point, I guess. That's the point, that at some point you can, maybe you need to let go of the grudge, I guess. But I mean, it's not, I just feel like it's too simple to say, like, oh, you know, things happened, you know, in the past, but they're not happening anymore, so you just, you know, just let it go. I mean, maybe that is how it should be, but it's not like it's not happening because humans change their ways by now. I mean, maybe they have, but, like, we don't have. I mean, the thing with Tiger happened, I guess, a few years ago. How long ago did it happen? Quite a few years ago. So things might, but we saw, you know, like Shaboti, Archipelago, how, I mean, fishmen were treated there. Like, it's not like it's not happening. It's not like, I mean, like, it's going to be hard to just put that aside and start out something new and hope and cling to the hope that it's going to work out, and that if they, you know, humans learn more about you or live side by side with you, they will change their minds. But, like, I don't like the way that they're kind of framing it, like, oh, nothing happened, like, there's no reason for Horty to fight this at all, is, like, I don't think that's true. I don't think it's fair. Like, I'm not saying that he's right, but it's, like, more complex than that, you know? Anyway, okay. So everybody knows now the Horty is doing this for no reason other than, I don't know what, a grudge from history. But yeah, that's just how things go usually, I guess. Not sometimes. Okay, let's get into the next episode. What does it mean? Who chose you? What's heaven? How'd they choose you? Like, does he tell himself heaven chose them because he got these steroids? Or is it something more than that? Like, not true beliefs? How do you know that? Maybe they truly believe that humans are horrible. I mean, or not. I mean, he did say humans did nothing to him, so I guess, yeah. It's also, I guess, funny to hear him say, like, humans did nothing. If he really feels like, I mean, maybe they did nothing to me, but they did something to other, I don't know. Like, yeah, the way he phrased it also, like, makes it seem like he doesn't care. He just wants to be angry. Like, supposedly. Okay. So it's actually something? Who said that? Yeah. I mean, this is real. Like, he heard it all around him. All of them were also affected by the same thing? I don't know what the hell happened here. Who is it? But he's human, so they don't. So I'm not clear if the stories they heard are real or not, but I feel like they should be, unless everyone here is affected by this. Okay, this could be lies, I guess. What is this? Like, I get. I mean, we have some kind of influence here from something. Whose voice is this? I don't understand. Look, does he just imagine it, or is it real? And did everyone hear it? Yeah, they wanted a hero. And all their heroes failed them, I guess. So Horty became the hero. I went crazy. And they didn't want to hear anything else. Which, yeah. Okay, so far I'm still not clear if the voice was real or not real. Who told you? Who sold that to you? Who gave that to you?
準備を始めろ。命の限り人間を殺す準備を。俺たちは選ばれた。復讐という正義を受け継ぐために。
By who?
必ず来る。
Who chose you?
手遅れだったんだ。いつしか我々との疎通を欠いた巨人界はまるで切り離された巨人島の暗黒。
Yeah, I realized that was a problem.
そのいびつな怨念を見て見ぬふりをし、どこへか逃がしてくれ。
So it was just like, you know, just them living there like in a cesspool of like hatred.
戦死した気になっていた。
辛いでしょうけど、その人間たちへの怒り、憎しみを子供たちに植え付けないで。
手遅れだったんだ。こいつらこそが母上が最も恐れていた存在。
They were children though, too. And no one tried to help them. I don't... Okay.
母はその巨人島の怨念に取り殺されたのだ。
Yeah, but she didn't see it either, I feel like. That, you know, it was within you already. I mean, she did see it. She tried to change it, but she didn't.
内側の我々の人間に対する暗黒の感情と戦うべきだったんだ。母はその巨人島の怨念に取り殺されたのだ。あの人はそれに気づいていたのかもしれない。
犯人がどこの誰で。
Yeah, I think she did, but...
怒らないでください。私のために怒りや憎しみに取り込まれないで。
But she didn't say anything about...
王子、死者の無念は死者のもの。怨念は生きる者が勝手に生み出し増幅させる幻。わずかに人間を恨んだせいで見落としていた巨人界の怨念は気づけば我らでは手に負う。
But your mother didn't notice it either. Or if she noticed it, she didn't do anything about it, it seems like.
人間を恨む心で我が身を滅ぼす。
Okay. So that's the meaning of destruction, like resetting everything? But I don't know what he means by that.
兄星、俺の好きにしていいんなら安心してろ。
4コルド広場でホーディの一味と戦ってんのな。麦わらの一味だってさ。
Yeah, we're changing everything because you know they have human heroes now. Yeah, okay. I mean, in some way it makes sense, but in some way I mean, are there no more children in the Fishman district? Like, or I guess we can take them out of there.
全部任せろ、兄星。友達じゃねえか。
Oh.
こんな人間を我々は疑っていたのか。おい、どうした？止まるなよ。逃げろ。おい。俺、島に残る。
Yeah, because he said he will save you. I guess that's how you show that you trust him, believe in him. Yeah. Uh, okay. He is a squid. Alter ego. Okay. What the fuck? He's ribbed.
人間に近かった携帯が随分化け物じみだな。
もういいんだ俺。向かったのは仲間が欲しかったから。
Glover have this heart to heart. It was so cute though. Smiles maybe want to slice.
本当で一番強い剣士を連れてこい。お前じゃ退屈しのぎ。
Okay, goes over.
聞いてなかったのか。巨人島は誰にも傷つけさせねえ。
It makes sense that it's, I mean, that's what generational trauma I think is all about, is that it's like inherited by future generations, and at some point it might not be based on reality or on facts anymore, but I don't, or it might be based on, like, you know, reality in a very narrow scope though, like in a very like you see only those who hurt you rather than like the full picture, which is of course a problem, and of course it needs to be addressed. But I still don't feel that it's exactly true that like it's based on nothing though. Like it's, you know, like, I mean, I'm not like, it seems, I thought at first that it was like an actual creature who said something like, oh, humans are lowly creatures or something, but it just seems to be like, you know, it was just the vibe there, I guess. They just kind of heard that voice in their heads in some way, kind of heard it like it was kind of like an echo chamber, I guess, in some way, that, you know, they corroborated each other's feelings and grew up in this environment, and so it became like this part of their psyche, and they didn't want anything to hear anything that contradicted it. But I'm not clear if it like came from something or not. If like all of them in the Fishman district just heard this voice because it came from like previous generations, and they just like they grew up with it, and so and it became like part of who they are, and became like you know, this goal for them. Or if like because there was a point there where Horty like heard that voice in this cave or something. I'm not sure what that was. And then he walked out of there and he heard people talking about how, oh, you know, humans are so horrible. They kidnapped, I don't know, some fishmen and sold them or something. So I assume that was real though, unless it wasn't, unless it was kind of made up because they believed it already, the worst of humans. I don't know. Anyway, like I don't agree with this idea that, oh, it's nothing now. Like it didn't affect Horty because it didn't happen to him. I don't agree with that, but I don't think that's exactly what the show is saying, but it is saying like, okay, we have to like kill that way of thinking, you know, that like we can just move forward from it because it keeps us stuck in the past, which I get that. And supposedly like by defeating Horty or killing him, but which I don't know if we're actually gonna do, but like defeating him, we're defeating this prejudice against humans that at least symbolically, I guess, and then people can move forward because they don't have people who are kind of brainwashed in some way to hate humans no matter what. The thing is though that I don't know if, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen exactly, if we're just going to defeat Horty and that's it, but like I just feel like it's a little funny to say, oh, you know, there was this corner of our kingdom or something that we didn't really care about, or like we didn't really notice and we didn't really like pay attention to, and they had this hatred going on and they were the real problem. So what we're going to do is kill them or defeat them, or I don't know what, jail them up or something, and then the problem's going to be solved. Like, I mean, like I mean, obviously that's not all it is, because we're also working on seeing humans in a new light and stuff, but it's like as long as we cut off like that part of the kingdom or something, we can start anew. Like, I hope that's not gonna be like the resolution, that we just defeat Hori and everything's fine. And also, like, you know, Fukabashi was kind of blaming himself for not noticing it because he hated humans in some part of himself because they killed his mother. And so it made him unable to see what was going on in the Fishman district. But I'm like, you know, Otohime also either didn't see it, or maybe she did see it, because like Fukabashi did say, oh, that was what she was afraid of. So I guess maybe she did see it, but she wasn't, as far as I could tell, she wasn't doing anything about it. Like, she was talking to the people around, like to the fishmen around her, not to the people in the Fishman district. Maybe she thought they were already hopeless and there was nothing that you could do. And I guess at that point Hori wasn't a child anymore. Like, I don't know when she was like, I mean, yeah, we know that when she was killed he was already a soldier. So, and I guess there are no more children in the Fishman district. I don't know what happened there exactly, but I mean, he was a child there and nobody tried to help him or look out for him or worry about, you know, the hatred that was brewing in there. But I guess like nobody, I mean, they didn't see this place, this district in their own kingdom for years and years, I guess, which is the problem. But it's not like Otohime warned anyone or try to do anything about it, it feels like to me, you know? So, I mean, Fukabashi like blames himself that he didn't notice it, but I don't see how it's only his fault, kind of. I mean, it was a fault of everyone, like, of everyone. Maybe he's blaming himself as, like, as saying, like, oh, the royal family as a whole, like, we didn't in some way see that was what was happening there. We just ignored it, and now it's like a problem. We need to, you know, to face it and stuff. Which I guess is, yeah, I guess that's more the point, that nobody was paying attention to what was going on there in some way. I mean, like, it's not exactly an excuse, because we know the tiger came from there, and he had this hatred for humans, but he tried so hard to fight it, even though like at the end it kind of won, but he didn't want to, like, you know, pass it on to anyone, which he didn't exactly, it wasn't exactly successful, but you know, like, it was still like a choice, I guess, to realize that, oh, this hatred for humans is irrational, and we, you know, we need to go out into the world and see humans for what they are and stuff. But it's very hard to do if you're kind of stuck where you are as a child in the, you know, Fishman district, and that's all you're surrounded by. And I guess overall, like, Fukabashi is asking Luffy to like reset the whole island, whatever that means. So I guess, like, he knows it's not only it's the fault of everyone not noticing in some way, but it still feels like the solution at this point is to defeat Hori, which, I mean, I guess overall it is, because what can you do? Like, there's no one to talk to at this point. He's been kind of poisoned, I guess, in his mind so much that I guess that's like at that point you can't really talk him out of it. You know, it's too late, and that's what Fukabashi said. I was too late. But I did talk before, like during, you know, when we were focusing on Otohime, I did talk about how it seemed like Hori was just going in the Fishman district and nobody gave a shit. So it was kind of true. I mean that's what I saw, and yeah, it is, you know, it is like the realization now that, oh, we should have done something about it sooner. And I don't know exactly what they would have done though to, I mean, I guess, you know, to break it up in some way. I don't know, take the children out of there, to talk to the people there, maybe. It would have been a lot harder though. So I guess resetting the island is maybe equals destroying it in some way, because it's going to be reborn or something. Maybe that's what the prophecy is about. I don't know. Episodes 565, 566, and 567. And let's get into this episode. Yeah, we have all that going on. Everybody fighting. Because he turns invisible? Maybe you're stepping on him. That happens way too often. This guy's so weird. Like, I don't even know what his body's made of. Like, cause this thing is his body, but it's also... This is like
貴様の剣の妃はボロボロになっ
like
てい
a
る。
cult.
刺さりましたよね。
刺されてもプライド高っ。
I mean, it's pretty noisy to be honest. Like we're hearing the same thing that that Brooke is hearing. Oh.
首。
Okay. That's very disturbing, but he is a skeleton vet, so I'm like I'm not really taking this seriously.
わかったんです。体から離れてみれば、その姿は人からくっきりと見え、この世に確かに実在している。
So you can't die?
の一味の一人を
Like I'm trying to understand what we got from that. Like your soul is still there?
私をこの世に生かす力は臓器でもない。
Yeah, you don't have them.
そう。シャーマス。
Can he die?
おお、気合が入った。おお、よし。ごまかした。
This dude is so weird.
骨そのものが傷つかない限り、攻撃は私の骨身には染みない。
What?
その名もソウルスリット。
What does it do?
この世に伝えます。
Okay.
凍える剣。
Freezes, but yeah, but it's from the world of the dead. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's up? You don't have anyone to fight at the moment. I don't remember who you're supposed to fight. As long as you don't hurt my bones, you can pierce me to the bone. Basically, he will die if his bones... What? Like, get irreversibly... I don't know. Hurt. So we have green against red, right? That's what we're doing here. Let's see it. Cookie cutter? What? Let's go, Zop. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I figured you were up to something. He's one hell of a scary dude. Ooh. That was like... Damn, dude. That looked like very compressed and intense, you know? Whatever that means. Like second gear with the armament? Okay. Okay, that's... It's cool. Oh. God, stop it! My God. My God, I don't even know what to say. Like, I didn't expect... I was like, okay. I guess we're copying, you know, like Ace and stuff, but then we actually have fire? Dude! When did you find out you could do that? Oh, we hit the knob, but that isn't that only going to make it sink faster? I mean, it was so cool, that attack, but really? I don't know if I believe it. I mean, it's like the same thing that happened to, like, it just flew. I mean, that happened to him twice before already. Yeah, I don't think it's over. I mean, he will defeat him, but not yet. You think if all of you die, someone will continue? I guess you just believe that Horde will continue. Yeah, that's where you like. That's where you know you're wrong. Yeah, humans are saving you. Yeah, you need to know that, but I think it's also important to know what was done wrong, but... Yeah, but overall, all of them are humans. Chopper is a human deer, you know? Human reindeer. A reindeer human, I don't know. Let's go brew. Yeah, you tell them. The humans are going to save, you know, the enemy fish people from their own leaders. Brook knows. Yeah, okay.
ノアが落ちてきて確実に命を落とすのはお前たち人間だ。貴様が人間かどうかは知らんがな。
What's your point? You think that they're sacrificing their life? Like he thought they were doing the same thing, that they were willing to die? Very surprised. You achieved your goal. Go, dude. Okay. What was the bluff? You're really losing your touch here. Okay, Chopper? Are you in control of that though? But you're in control, right? Come on, Chopper. Yeah, because like it's not just... Come on. That's great. To have control over such an enormous, you know, body, I don't know. It's really cool. Ooh, Horde, you looking worse for wear. Yeah, I told you. It was too soon. But what are all these pills? How many of them do you have? And how much can you possibly take before it, you know, before it's too much for you? I mean, like, how much more can you transform yourself? Like, I don't know if he looks any different at this point, but I mean, it's obviously like taking effect, like more and more effect on him, and I'm assuming also a toll on him at the same time. It's just that we don't notice the toll yet. I'm assuming there's going to be a consequence though at some point. Like, you can just take them over and over and over until like what? Like, how much bigger and crazier can you get at this point, you know? Damn, what the hell was that attack? It took me a while to just like even realize what was happening. Because he, like, you know, Luffy was talking about Ace, and then suddenly he was just like doing the thing, and there was fire, and I was like, and I don't know if Red Hawk is like I mean, I don't remember what the name of the attack of Aces was. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like a reference to Shanks. But anyway, like, it was crazy. There was like fire and stuff, and I mean, it kind of reminded me of when, you know, Sanji was fighting, like, I mean, different, but like when Sanji was kind of fighting Jabra was his name, and suddenly he was on fire and stuff. So it was like, so now Luffy has fire, but with Luffy it's not like, I mean, with Sanji it was just like, what, you can light yourself on fire, that's a thing. And with Luffy it's obvious, like, we know where it comes from, and it's like like it's just so, I mean, it's like, it's not only cool, it's, you know, so meaningful too. And it's like, what, you have fire? And I'm not exactly clear yet, like I don't know if I was supposed to notice like why he could do that, but I'm assuming it has something to do with his training. I mean, obviously, but like, I mean, I guess that was the attack, right, where he used both second gear and the armament hockey together, I guess, and the fire was created from that. I'm not sure. I'm assuming we're gonna get some explanation on that, hopefully, because if we already like supposedly got it, then I didn't. But it was so cool to see it, and just to know that he was thinking about Ace, you know, and that this was like for Ace, you know, and it just I mean, okay, Hordy wasn't taken down completely, because again, it was the same thing that happened to him. Like the first time that Luffy like punched him, he flew back into like I don't know, a pile of rocks or something, and you know, and supposedly was out of the game, but not really. Like he kept coming back, so it didn't feel like that was the end of it, and it's not. But it was definitely such a strong attack, and I mean, such a cool attack, and yeah. I was just like, damn. I mean, just to think that I'm assuming Luffy, you know, learned this in particular, or made this up, or figured out how to make this happen. I mean, like, he doesn't have the what was Ace's fruit? Devil fruit? What was it called? Fire? Probably not, right? Flame, maybe? I don't know. So he doesn't have that, obviously, Luffy, but he found a way to create fire for his own attack, out of his own attack, to mimic, you know, Ace, and I don't know, something so like powerful about it. And then we have like the guys on the island. This stupid guy with I can't deal, okay? I just can't deal with the fact that his body is a coat or whatever his skin. It's like so annoying because he has like, I mean, because you look at his upper half and it's his body, like he has, you know, the fin and like the gills in there, like it's his skin, and then suddenly he has a belt and he has like all these, you know, wrinkles and stuff, and it just falls down and it's a coat. I mean, it's not a coat, I guess it's his body, but it's like, what the fuck is happening with you? I can't. Okay, anyway. I mean, I guess it could be a coat that has like slashes where his gills are, but I mean, the whole thing, like his whole face is also covered in it. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it's a skin. It's a skin, and then his skin, I guess, just becomes like, it's skin tight. I mean, the skin is skin tight, and then it just becomes loose. I don't know. It breaks my brain. Anyway, so he's a thing. And Brooke's a thing, and so they're both a thing, but I mean, I did like how, you know, we were talking about, like, I guess the point they were making was like, oh, you know, like that this grudge that they have against humans is like so much bigger than any individual life. So like, because it was kind of like, you know, inherited from people who are already dead, right? In many ways. So like, the more death that you add to this trauma or whatever, the more hatred it adds. And then I guess the only survivor will be Hordy, and he will like carry this grudge of like everyone who died, you know, as fuel for this hatred against humans. Like, we see how like it's literally consuming. They don't care about anything but this grudge. I mean, Hordy too is willing to die for it, but it's not just that. It's not that they're just willing to die. It's like almost like part of the point is to die in some way to make this hatred stronger, you know, like they need to die, or at least like I don't care about life, because their life doesn't have any meaning besides this all-consuming hatred, you know, apparently, supposedly. And then, you know, and then to see Brooke kind of see that, it's like everything he stands against, because he's died already. He saw everyone die. He knows what it means to, you know, what death is, how final it is. And in some way, like for him, it's not final. he's still alive, but like that made him like, I guess, the perfect kind of bystander, or I don't know, witness to the horror of death, like to understand it, and what it like the fact that it leaves behind like nothing in some way, like he was left all alone, and then to see people like willing to die and willing to kill for this mindless, you know, because all Brooke wanted was to live and to finally, you know, to not be alone, and then just to see how this hatred, you know, makes them unable, like they don't care about each other, they don't care about anything. Of course Brooke would like not be able to like stand this, like would feel like personally like affronted by this, like he has to fight against this on a personal level in some way. And the whole thing about him talking about how his soul is like that he learned more about the revive fruit, and that his soul is like more present than the soul of other people, because the souls of other people are like, I guess, tethered to their bodies, but as soon as the bodies are done for, they die, right? I mean, the souls leave. And with Brooke, like he already lost his body and now he's kind of connected to the skeleton, but he can also separate from the skeleton. And so that's why I didn't exactly get what he was saying when he said like, as long as you don't hurt my bones or something. I'm like, okay, so what's the point? Like, I mean, he did kind of hurt your bones by breaking your like neck. I guess he more meant like actually like destroying the bones or something. Like he is tethered to the bones, but I guess as long as there's like he doesn't maybe need all of them, as long as there's like a part of him, he can continue to live, because he just needs the soul to be tethered to whatever it is, kind of, I guess. I don't know exactly, but I mean, and then you can like break his neck, or like you can just break him apart and put him together and it doesn't really matter. And it makes a lot of sense. I mean, he is a living skeleton, so. And Chopper having like his huge form under control. I waited for that. Like I thought the first time it happened, I kept like expecting him to be like kind of in control, or maybe not in control fully, but like just kind of trying to help, even though he couldn't really like, I guess, control like the power he had. But no, he was mindless. But now he is completely in control, and it seems like he doesn't even have to struggle with it. It's just like another form that he has control over, and it's a freaking enormous form. And it's like, I mean, it's a scary form. We saw what he could do. It was crazy. So now to think that he can use it at will, that's awesome. Yeah, we're discovering a lot of cool things about people after these 2 years. And Usopp can't even lie anymore because it's the truth. It's kind of funny. Anyway, this was great. Let's get into the next episode. Let's see how long you keep on laughing, dude. Also, we made a hole in the Noah. I don't know. I mean, I guess we did make like there was some damage to the Noah already, obviously. So it's not, but it's not like it doesn't destroy the ship. What? It's reacting, or does it just hurt? What? Oh, he's just fast as hell. Okay. His face is like frozen. Oh, now it's Luffy's turn to go flying. Now the whatever those like people who control the bubble will be like, Luffy's defeated. Oh shit! Again. Yeah, it's just the both of them. I guess it's like his blood being forced into his organs with a second gear. Just the hard layer on top of that maybe creates so much heat that there's fire. I don't know. Dude, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and Jesus, those teeth are enormous. Jesus. Yeah. What does that even mean? Who sold you these pills? Is it the government or something? Do they secretly want to commit crimes and I don't know, so they'd have a reason to kill you or something, or to put you in jail? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, it's so close. You don't say. I mean, you're wasting your 3 minutes. But I was gonna say. I mean, you waited for him. You were polite enough. Your head. I don't get it. It's like his hair. Okay, so you do have a sword. 2 of them. A lot of them. So what were you crying about not having a sword? So he's just rolling around right now. If he's full of air, I mean, then a strong enough punch will probably push all the air back out. Yeah, you will. Okay. 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 Woo! Easy, like, did he stop that? Jesus, dude. Another one? Jesus. Oh my god, okay, the Gatling with that. Yeah.
失礼ですが、もう円の中に入って切っちゃいました。おさむござんす。吹き切り。
Oh.
黄泉の風でスカートめくれたらいいのに。
ヒューマンドレイク。人型の根を持つこの植物は頭上を通る獲物に飛びつき絡みつく。今度はなんだ。近づく外敵を吹き飛ばす。そして上空高く飛んだお前にもうなすすべはなし。必殺緑星。
I can't avoid this. That Christmas tree, okay, no, it's...
インパクトウルフ。
Okay, let's go. Gagun. Or whatever you say. Bosun. Because I guess that's one of his like weaker suffixes. Seriously, we haven't focused on Robin and Nomi at all for a while, and that's what we see them for. Let's go. Oh no, yeah, it's from okay. Yeah, exactly so, dude. For a second I was like, he's filled with water, but... Okay. Sure. Was he trying to like say, oh, I sure hope so, because that was one hell of a Gatling right there. That was the Gatling worthy of a, you know, of an end of a fight. When you say a big frog in a small pond, I guess it's you think you're important or you think you're strong, but actually you have no clue what you're talking about, pretty much, because all you know is like the small pond that you're in. And also obviously it connects with the frog, you know, that Mihawk called him a frog when he fought him the first time. Right, called him a small frog or something, maybe something like that. Like, I mean, the poison wasn't even like part of the, like, it wasn't important at all. It never reached him. Like, I don't even know, like, if he knew that it was poison. It doesn't even matter, because, you know, like, whatever. Yeah, that's really cool to see, like, the merging of, you know, of Luffy, like, Luffy using his haki, and especially, I guess, the armament haki, that he said, I think, was his weakest or something, right? That's what he said? That he still needed to work on that? Anyway, so he was able to, like, use it on top of his, you know, gears, different gears, and it makes it all the more powerful. To the point that it creates fire. I mean, then we saw, I mean, his fire is like, it's like this one blast, and then we saw like Sanji and he's like completely on fire for like a really long time. But I mean, yeah, there's no point comparing, I guess. It's just funny that so many people have like fire going for them when like we have a devil fruit that is fire, or we used to have a devil fruit that is fire. But anyway, but then we have people who can just burn. Why not? But it was so cool. And then the Gatling, like, I think we had like, you know, a lot of times I think like Gatling are like the finishing moves for Luffy, aren't they? I'm not sure, but anyway, like we had like obviously like the first version of it, which is just, you know, I guess the most basic one, which is just Luffy using his fists a lot, very fast, and then he can do it with like bigger fists, and now he can do it with like not just bigger fists but like covered and whatever it is, like metal supposedly, or like as strong as metal, I don't know, the armament, whatever it is, however strong it is, like big and strong, and just, yeah. And I mean, Hori has already been smushed before, so it's like, yeah, it was like on top of that. So hopefully that is like the end of it. I'm hoping so, because like what else is Luffy gonna pull out if not? And I mean, it felt like it, because it wasn't just like the one hit that usually when that happens, you know, it's not the end. It was like, you know, hit upon hit, and like power upgrade on power upgrade, like, you know, showing it off and stuff. It was a lot. And I mean, Horty's like reached like the point of no return, it feels like. I mean, like, Jesus, like, I mean, dude, looks scary as hell. Like, I mean, I think he reached the limit. I should hope so. And I mean, we do need to take care of the No, so, you know, we do need to be done with Horde so we can do that. I hope that it doesn't matter for the legend if the No is a little punctured here or there, you know, a little bit, you know, not in perfect shape. I don't know what that's about. Chopper being like, you know, this enormous, like, you know, like version or whatever, and having like this deep voice and then doing the chopper thing. I'm like, oh, you're not like, your compliments don't really like whatever. I don't remember what you said. You stupid whatever is a whole other level of creepy. I have to agree with yourself. Anyway, he was like, well, I don't know if creepy, but it's just like, really, this is happening right now? Jesus Christ. Because I guess it like, it really brings to the forefront that this is Chopper, you know, it's still the same Chopper. Like, yeah, I guess it really drives in the fact that this is the same old Chopper, just bigger and scarier looking and stronger. But anyway, it's funny. And Frankie did his laser thing and it was very cool. I'll take your word for it. It was shiny, I guess. It did its job. Awesome. And Brook with his haiku and yeah. And his freezing sword though, that is really cool. Like the cold of death or something. Yeah. Everyone's cool. We just like completely neglected though Nami and Robin. Almost feel like intentional, or like not intentional. It's just like, I mean, I hope they're gonna have like an opportunity to show what they can do. I mean, Nami, like we saw that they could do some things, but like we didn't focus on the things in a way that we focus on everyone else, kind of. I guess Zoro, we didn't exactly like see anything like new, but I mean, he's just strong. Okay, let's get into the next episode. Hopefully that wraps the fight up. Seems to be the case, but we still have things to deal with. I'm still waiting for you. Shirahoshi. Yeah. He's gonna. Oh yeah, but he's his regular size. Yeah, makes sense. Do his teeth grow like that, like alternating, or did you just? Chopper, hasn't it been 3 minutes yet? Shut up! To bicker? So what about the Noah then? I mean, if the whole island's going to be destroyed, where are you running to? Right, we're evacuating, I forgot. Right, of course. He's destroying it? That's what I thought we should do. Is he destroying it or trying to move it? I thought... Yeah. So I wonder what's the whole point of, like, you know, the legend or whatever. The promise. Yeah, it's crazy, but he has giant fists. But it's... yeah, it's close and it's... Nice.
この王国の国民がただ一人心から感謝した人間のことを。誰だ？命がいらねえのか。
Whitebeard.
赤き日のネプチューンに世話になってな。友情の酒を酌み交わした。
We didn't know this, did we? Over the Fish Island, but yeah, that was another great example of the human was on the fisherman's side. Yeah. Is he like destroying the Noah? Is that the prediction? I don't know. I mean, he doesn't seem to be making any progress though. Because it's a crazy big ship. Come on, Shirahoshi. I'm still expecting you to do something with your powers. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but... What about the dude who was kidnapping mermaid? Like, I guess we're gonna deal with that later. Oh, we got to the other side, did he? Oh! Oh my god, Luffy. I don't know how much you can keep that up. Oh, he's bleeding all over. What are we, like, what is this? Oh, his forehead? Or focusing on his forehead? What the fuck was... What is happening? Oh my god, Luffy, what are you doing to yourself? Who said that? What? What are you getting hit? Oh, let's go. That's what I wanted. Who said that though? But then, you know, we destroyed the ship for nothing. God, Luffy. Jesus. Luffy! Please catch him. Who are you? Are you the promise? Are you what is it happening? Oh, they're talking. Oh, okay, so it's not. So it's still whole enough to... But I guess they're talking to her, because, like, she... Yeah, I mean, that's the point of her power. Like, I mean, I'm assuming Luffy couldn't understand them. Like, because the thing is that we heard their voices. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's only Shirahoshi who understands them. I mean, they're also very pleasant. Have you ever tried talking to the sea beast? Maybe you know. So the whole prediction about destruction was for the Noah, and even that didn't entirely happen. I get, unless it's something else that we just assumed it was about the island. So finally, Shirahoshi's thing came, you know, to save us. I mean, that's what I kept expecting. Like, it's kind of funny that Luffy, like, we got this whole part of Luffy, you know, fighting to destroy the ship so hard. He was just, like, pushing himself. Like, after his fight with Horde and everything, like, he still needed to protect everyone, and he was just, like, you know, trying so hard to keep up, like, the, you know, third gear going so that he could keep, you know, punching the ship to destroy it. And he, like, was barely, I mean, he made a lot of destruction over there, but on the whole, like, the ship, I guess, is still, for the most part, like, it's, like, the entire body of it seems to still be intact, more or less. Like, it was more like the upper part of, like, above the deck that was destroyed. I don't know, or like parts of it, but whatever. I mean, obviously it was very intense, and Luffy, like, was so like we saw like the dedication of Luffy, obviously, and just how much he was willing to put into, you know, saving everyone like he promised. And in a convoluted way, I guess you could, like, I mean, it's the ship of promise, and Luffy like made this promise, and, you know, destroying the ship was kind of fulfilling the promise. But he didn't actually do it at the end of the day. So I guess this promise is something else. Also, Joy Boy, right? For some reason, I immediately thought about, I forgot his name again. You know, the king of the queen? God damn it. You know, like Dragon's right hand man. No, that's not that. Eva? But maybe that's because he just said boy a lot, I think. Like, I don't know, it has anything to do with anything. I don't know who Joy Boy is. I hope I'm not supposed to know who Joy Boy is. But anyway, like, I don't know if we'll maybe somehow find out what it is here in this arc, like after everything, or if it'll just be like another thing that's going to happen sometime in the future, which will be cool to kind of look back to and be like, oh, that was what that was about, kind of, you know, maybe. Feels like it might be it. Yeah, we got Luffy to really spend the very dregs of his, like, of what was left of his energy to try to do this, and then he, like, if Shirahoshi had only, I mean, I understand that she couldn't really do it before, because, like, she needed to, like, to see how much he was giving to start praying, I guess, the sea beasts so they would show up. But it's just kind of like, you know, like, you could have done this before, and then Luffy wouldn't have had to, like, destroy the whole thing and, like, you know, push himself so hard. But I mean, but that's the point, that he pushed himself so hard, and that's why Shirahoshi could do this, could, like, you know, access her power. And I mean, honestly, the sea beasts are, like, so, I mean, I guess you could say that it's just because, like, Shirahoshi called to them, so, like, they're only nice to her or something like that, because she has this connection with them, and otherwise they're, like, really monstrous. But I don't, it doesn't seem like that, right? So it's kind of funny. I mean, like, everyone's afraid of sea beasts, and for a good reason, like, they attack. And I guess maybe not all sea beasts are the same. That could also be a thing. But, like, these, at least, are, like, you know, they don't operate like beasts. They have, you know, their whole conversations and choose to, you know, help you. And I mean, help Shirahoshi, I guess, but also like they were really impressed with Luffy. I don't know. And it's not only that, they had like this feeling of, like, I don't know what to call it, like kind of wisdom or something. Like they give you like this feeling of like, oh yes, we wanted to come and help. Like we looked on this, like, heard this, like they were kind of giving Shirahoshi this, like, lesson or something in some way. Like they were so, like they came across as kind of superior, you know, as having like this experience and worldliness and just like this, like, understanding of the world or something. I don't know. Like, you know, like wise all men or something like that. That's what they felt like to me. So it's kind of funny to put that together with what we know about sea beasts, or what we've encountered with sea beasts so far, more or less. I mean, like, we had Momo. Momo is a sea beast, right? That had a completely different vibe. I don't know if we ever met a sea beast. Well, yeah. I mean, we've seen, like, our first encounter with a sea beast, I think, was like in the flashback with Shanks and stuff. And there, you know, it was monstrous. I mean, it wanted to eat Luffy. It bit off Shanks' arm. I don't think it was provoked. So anyway, who knows? Maybe it was in a bad mood. Maybe someone woke it from its nap. Whatever. I don't know exactly. And again, could be that there are different levels of sea beasts and different kinds of sea beasts, and I don't know. Or we're not allowed to see the full picture of how these creatures kind of behave. Maybe they feel threatened by the pirates and that's why they attack them or something. Threatened, or maybe not. Maybe they don't feel threatened, but, like, as a rule, they don't like pirates and stuff. I don't know exactly, but I think there's a lot to explore there, I guess, sometime. eventually, hopefully, I guess. But for now, this is very cool. I really feel like Luffy needed that nap. Like he just, yeah, he needs that rest. That was intense. That was a lot. Like he really like pushed himself so much, and we saw like, you know, this close up of his eye. Just, I don't know. Like it just felt like I was so scared that something terrible was gonna happen to him. Like, cause we know that before he mastered Haki, or learned Haki at least, like there was the consequence of the third gear was him turning small. But now that doesn't happen anymore because he became a lot stronger, and he like learned Haki, which maybe that had something to do with it, or just, I don't know, just his training or something, like made him made his body stronger and able to, you know, withstand the toll that the third gear does on him. But like I wonder, the fact that now like he's stronger, okay, so like we don't have that consequence, but obviously he was pushing himself so hard here. Like I feel like they're like, I was thinking back, I guess, to the episode where Zoro had to take his pain and stuff. Like it definitely felt like he was in pain, like he was like really, you know, going all the way, like that even like his training couldn't really sustain him that far. We'll see if he just needs some sleep and then he'll recover and everything will be fine, or if there's more to it for, you know, for exerting himself so much. And there's the dude who kidnapped mermaids. I guess the point of him was mostly that the blame for that was turned against, like was pinned on the Straw Hats. So people were like super cagey, like even like it came together with the prediction of Madame Charlie and stuff, and so like people were like, oh my god, you're criminals, we have to do something about it or something, right? But other, like it feels like so far away and so weird to think about it, to be like, oh yeah, we have to deal with this dude. Like, does he know what's going on this island? Was he aware? Did he see Luffy save the island and stuff? Or like is he on the island? Did he leave with his kidnapped mermaids? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there's that. So yeah, we'll deal with it when the time comes. So I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Redding Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, Marsh, and Stone Tree. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.